I'm excited about the future of the Minnesota Conference of Seventh-day Adventists, and I'm honored to have been elected to serve as president for the next 4 years. I'm looking forward to growth together as we work to help people understand that they have acceptance in Jesus Christ, as we work to see more and more people coming to know, love, serve, and share Him with others. I'm looking forward to this kind of growth. One of the questions we have to ask ourselves, though, is a matter of stewardship. Where do we want to focus our resources? We can't do everything, and we can't do it all right now. So we have developed through this discussion an acronym, EYES on Eternity, where the letters in the word EYES stands for evangelism, youth ministry, education, and then spirituality, stewardship, and service. In the area of evangelism, we are actually doing fairly well if we compare ourselves with other conferences. But that's not a good comparison. We look at our numbers and say we have so much more to do. So we're looking forward to growth from the ground up, with each local church setting their own goals in these 4 areas: the evangelism, youth ministry, education, spirituality, stewardship, and service. But in the area of evangelism, I expect that we're going to see more churches being planted. I expect that we're going to see great numbers of baptisms because local churches are doing Bible studies, seminars, evangelistic series, literature distribution, media ministries, whether on the internet or over the air. For example, over the air, we have several churches that are members of those churches have formed new corporations to broadcast over low-power FM stations in their communities. We're establishing one of those stations right here in the conference office. In the area of youth ministry, we have another acronym, MyPAC, where the M stands for Master Guides, the Y stands for Youth and Young Adults, then we have Pathfinders, Adventurers, and Camp Ministry. I expect we're going to see growth in all those areas of youth ministry. The Master Guide program here in Minnesota is relatively new, and it's already kicking off with our new youth director, Jose Torres. In the area of youth and young adult, we're seeing an emphasis on campus ministries. You're going to see more Adventist campus ministry groups forming on the college campuses across Minnesota. In the area of Pathfinders, we've been strong. I expect it's going to remain strong and even grow as the number of clubs increases. The same with our Adventurer program. Our Adventurer program has sort of gotten a reboot in the last 3-4 years. It's gone up in number of children participating. There was a slight dip, but it has rebounded, and I expect that curve to continue going upward with good leadership. In the area of education, that's the second E in the Eyes on Eternity. Area of education, we have 11 schools in this conference. I would hope that that number will increase, but even what we have, I expect our enrollment to continue to increase. Maplewood Academy is sort of the crown jewel, and we just received, just this past month, a 6-year accreditation with an interim visit. 6 years is the longest that the accreditation organization will allow an accreditation. So I feel really good about this, and you should too. Our school is accredited for the 6 years with this interim visit. And part of the reason that happened is because there's a 5-year strategic plan with 6 major goals. One of those goals is capital improvement. But this summer, we have a remodeling program in place. It's a Maranatha project. The dormitories are getting some facelift. The restrooms are being remodeled. And this will be a great thing for our students at the Hutchinson campus. Look for continued growth in our connected campus network. More students, more campuses, higher quality education. In the area of stewardship, service, spirituality. Spirituality is hard to measure, but we're looking for people to be involved in Bible study, in prayer, and then in sharing, either through service or some aspect of ministry of sharing their faith, perhaps, pointing people to Jesus. We're looking for a heartfelt religion that makes a practical difference. One of the key steps in that is what Jesus did. He mingled among men as one who desired their good. I'd like to see more of that in God's church here in the Minnesota Conference. I'd like to see that in each of our lives, where we invest time in other people's lives out of compassion to make a difference in their lives. My friends, it is an exciting time to be part of the Minnesota Conference. The future, I believe, is bright. Yes, there will be troubles, there will be trials, there will be things that we don't understand, but through it all, God's going to lead us forward. I'm pleased, I'm very happy to be part of this, and again, I am honored to serve as your president, and I'm inviting you to be truly involved in ministry here in the state of Minnesota. We will share Jesus Christ with others in a way that they will come to know, love, serve, and share Him with others. That disciples will make disciples, that the churches will reproduce, that the growth of God's kingdom will be phenomenal in these next 4 years. Thank you for your participation. Thank you for your support. God bless you.